Hello everyone. In the video, we are going to cover 5 best sounding boomboxes in the market, which are the best for you considering some unavoidable factors that you might miss out without watching this video. Here, we are going to give you an impartial review to help you out to find the best from a plenty of irrelevant products. For more info and updated pricing of the products mentioned in the video, make sure to check the links in the description below. Let's start. Number 1. Our best pick is Soundcore Anker Motion Boom. If you like the idea of a modern style boombox like our overall pick but don't want to pay the premium price, this boom is a fantastic alternative. It offers much of the same potential for volume and room shaking bass, but at a price that's much easier to swallow. Like the JBL Boombox 2, this model boom is a boombox evolved from a Bluetooth speaker. In addition to stereo sound, Anker boasts on the store page that this speaker's titanium driver diaphragm provides bass you can feel and clarity up to frequencies that you can't even hear. This boom is meant to go anywhere you go too, thanks to its IPX7 rated waterproof design. This speaker will also float, meaning you can feel safe when you bring it to a pool party, even if the boombox happens to take a dive. You can make sure that the party keeps going, too. Anker claims that the 10,000 mAh battery in this boom can keep the music playing for up to 24 hours. Obviously, this will vary with volume, but it's still impressive. While this is a smaller speaker than JBL's similar boombox, that also means it's significantly lighter. At a little over 4 pounds, it's easy to carry wherever you may be headed. If you're looking for a quality boombox that doesn't have a CD player, Anker's option is one of your best bets that won't break the bank. Number 2. Our second best pick is JBL Boombox 2 Portable Bluetooth Speaker. To some people, the very idea of a boombox is defined by the image of a giant rectangular contraption with a cassette deck and a radio. For others, it's all about the volume. This Boombox 2 is meant for the latter camp, and the ultra-modern boombox design brings the party wherever you go. If there's one thing JBL wants you to know about its Boombox 2, it's that it's loud. If there's another thing the company wants you to know, it's that it can pump out some serious bass. Assuming that's not enough, you can link it up with other JBL Party Boost compatible speakers to play music over multiple speakers at once. Compared to some of the other boomboxes we're looking at, this is a large Bluetooth speaker with a handle. It doesn't have a built-in CD player or radio, though there is an auxiliary input jack. Similarly, the extras are more in line with what you'd expect from a Bluetooth speaker. For example, the speaker can double as a power bank thanks to its massive battery, which can provide up to 24 hours of playback time, depending on volume. This speaker is also IPX7 rated waterproof, meaning you don't have to worry about bringing it to a picnic or outdoor party. The built-in handle makes carrying the boombox 2 easy, but at around 13 pounds, it isn't exactly light. That said, if you don't care about CDs or the radio but do care about powerful sound, JBL's offering is tough to beat. Number 3. Our third best pick is Jensen FM Stereo CD555 Bluetooth Boombox. Not only does this one not look like your standard boombox, but it also doesn't look like it has speakers. Take a closer look at the sides, and you'll find the speakers hidden away, and that is only the first of the tricks this budget boombox has up its sleeve. To start, the top-loading CD player is far from hidden, making it easy to play discs, including CD-RS and CD-RWs. That's not your only playback option, as you also have an FM radio and an auxiliary input to plug in your digital players. If you prefer not to plug in, this boombox is also equipped with Bluetooth connectivity. Because of the small size, you're not going to get much volume out of it. Bass is typically a challenge for smaller speakers as well, but Jensen has included a bass boost button that somewhat makes up for the lacking low end. This boombox is portable thanks to the built-in handle and optional battery power from 6C batteries. That said, you may want to be careful where you bring it, as it isn't waterproof, and it doesn't look like it would survive a drop. Assuming you're using this boombox at home, you can forget the batteries in favor of the included AC adapter and save some additional dollars. Number 4. Our fourth best pick is Sony ZSRS 60 BT CD Boombox. Sony has a long relationship with portable audio, thanks to its history as the creator of the precursor to the iPod, the Sony Walkman. That legacy is apparent with this boombox, but it's also clear that the company is far from stuck in the past. More so than any other boombox we're looking at, it takes the familiar concept of the boombox and brings it just forward enough that it doesn't feel out of date. This means you get a boombox with an AM/FM radio, a CD player, and Bluetooth connectivity. That CD player can handle CDR and CDRW discs as well as MP3 CDs, letting you cram hours of music onto a single disc. It also features USB playback for playing songs from a USB drive, as well as an auxiliary input jack for plugging in any other playback device. This is a compact design, with a relatively low wattage of 2 watts per side. Volume isn't the issue that you might imagine it is, and Sony has included a mega bass feature to combat the loss of low frequencies that you typically get with smaller speakers. Add batteries and this one becomes portable, offering up to 9 hours of CD playback, or up to 26 hours of FM radio playback. Number 5. Our 5th best pick is Victrola 1980s Retro Bluetooth Boombox. If you want the boombox you likely see in your mind's eye whenever you utter the word, chances are good that this boombox is precisely what you're thinking of. The only difference is that this boombox still has all the features we've come to expect in a modern portable music machine. The first thing we need to mention about the Victrola boombox is the style. With its bold silver finish and proud antenna, this is the type of boombox you don't see anymore. Then there are the extra touches, like the LED light on the front that pulse with volume. Of course, this is also a functional boombox, as evidenced by the cassette deck on the front. This isn't an aesthetic touch either. If you've got cassettes you haven't heard in a long time, or you just scored big at a garage sale, this will play them, and you can even record them to a USB drive if you want. That USB port also plays back MP3s and has an SD card port. If these don't provide enough playback options, you also get Bluetooth connectivity and a 3.5mm auxiliary input jack for any playback device you want. In case this boombox doesn't play your cassettes loud enough for your liking, and an included RCA output jack lets you use it as a cassette player for your stereo. Make sure to check the links in the description below. That's all for this review. Feel free to share your feedback.